At the start of the movie, we are introduced to a girl named Paget. She kicks off her day by going live on Instagram to greet her 1 million followers, acting like she just rolled out of bed, even though she actually put on full makeup before hitting the live button. She then keeps the stream going with a casual Q&A session, sharing her so-called secrets behind her glowing skin. Paget lives with her mother, who works as a nurse. As a devoted daughter, she regularly sets aside part of her income as an influencer to help cover daily household needs. She is later picked up by her two best friends, Alden and Quinn, both of whom come from extremely wealthy families. To fit in with them, Paget pretends that she also lives in a luxurious high-end apartment building. That same day, Paget plans to surprise her boyfriend Jordan by stopping by the set of his music video shoot. While already streaming live on Instagram, she is completely shocked to see Jordan getting intimate with one of the backup dancers. Overcome with anger and heartbreak, Paget reacts emotionally and everything is broadcast live to her followers.
You broke a boosh! I even made it with almond flour so you would fart during your press.
The situation quickly goes viral, mainly because Alden never ends the live stream. This moment changes everything for her. This is He's All That. The next day only makes things worse. Paget wakes up to find that she has lost hundreds of thousands of followers, while Jordan, the one who caused the scandal, suddenly gains even more popularity. On top of that, Paget's career takes another hit when one of her biggest sponsors pulls out. The brand owner Jessica immediately ends their partnership. Even though she becomes the subject of jokes and gossip, Paget still shows up at school. Not long after, an announcement is made about the annual fundraising prom that will take place in just a few days. That is when Paget comes up with a bold plan. She decides to create a brand new prom king to stand by her side. To raise the stakes, Alden adds a tattoo bet, promising that Paget has to tattoo her body if the plan succeeds. Alden takes charge of finding the perfect candidate for Paget's makeover.
Your factor can be attractive.
Yeah.
Just taking pictures of what the way she was at.
Like in his hair? Who knows? It says here he just...
After considering several guys, her choice lands on Cameron, a completely antisocial and unpopular student who is constantly bullied by other boys at school.
Shirt on, dude.
Cameron only has one friend, a girl named Nisha. At one point, Paget approaches Bryn, Cameron's younger sister. Bryn is immediately thrilled to be noticed by someone like Paget. Using this opportunity, Paget asks Bryn about Cameron and what he likes. Bryn explains that Cameron is deeply passionate about photography, but he never shows his work to anyone. She also mentions that he works part-time at a horse ranch. After learning this, Paget begins intentionally spending more time around Cameron. Cameron is often confused by Paget's behavior, especially when she keeps taking photos of him and his activities, almost as if she is testing something. Up to this point, Cameron has no idea that Paget is actually a famous influencer with over 1 million followers. At school, Nisha is spending time with Cameron when she is surprised to see Paget suddenly approach them, with her attention clearly focused on Cameron. Paget's reason for showing up is to invite both of them to a karaoke party at Quinn's house. She also uses the moment to try exchanging phone numbers with Cameron, only to find out that he does not even own a phone. When the karaoke party begins, Cameron and Nisha show up exactly as they are, standing out from everyone else in the room. Even so, they are welcomed because they were personally invited by Paget. Their presence is a sharp contrast to Jordan and his new fling, who are always dressed to impress. During the party, Paget deliberately invites Cameron to sing with her, and the moment quickly goes viral. People love the clip, and it spreads rapidly across Instagram and TikTok. Not long after that, Paget decides to leave the party early and asks Cameron to give her a ride home. The next day, she shows up at Cameron's house just to check in and spend time with him. Around the same time, Jessica, the sponsor who had previously cut ties, reaches out again and offers to do business now that Paget's follower count is recovering. This time, Paget chooses not to give an immediate answer. While visiting, Paget asks Cameron to teach her how to properly ride a horse. As they talk, she also asks him to finally show her the photos he has been keeping hidden, but Cameron is not ready to do that yet. Instead, he takes her to his favorite place to take pictures, which turns out to be a train station. According to Cameron, that place allows him to photograph endless subjects and fully enjoy his time. Unlike school, which he sees as nothing more than a gathering of people who are afraid and pretend to be something they are not. Feeling comfortable with each other, Cameron and Paget begin opening up and sharing personal details, including stories about their families. It is later revealed that the camera Cameron always carries was a gift from his mother, who passed away 4 years earlier. As time goes on, Paget starts helping Cameron change his appearance, making him look more masculine. The transformation immediately earns praise from both Nisha and Bryn. Eventually, Bryn even admits that Cameron fits her idea of the perfect guy. Before long, at Alden's birthday party, Cameron becomes the center of attention. Even Alden herself is clearly impressed by his new look. Meanwhile, Jordan, who has already broken up with his affair partner, starts getting close to Cameron's younger sister, who happens to be a huge fan of his. Cameron quickly notices what is happening and realizes that his sister is close to being taken advantage of. Fueled by anger, Cameron loses control, and a sudden fight breaks out at the party. In the end, Jordan is completely defeated, and the clash goes viral as people record and livestream the moment. Feeling humiliated, Jordan throws Cameron's camera into the pool. What started as a celebration ends in heartbreak for Cameron. The next day, Cameron suddenly becomes the new idol at school. Almost overnight, he turns into the top favorite to challenge Jordan for prom king. As the attention shifts, Alden's darker side starts to show, especially after her birthday party falls apart. She openly admits that she deliberately kept the Instagram livestream running that night, hoping it would completely destroy Paget's career. Alden goes even further by mocking Paget, revealing that she has always known Paget never lived in a luxurious home. This shocks Quinn, who finally realizes just how cruel Alden really is. Unlike Alden, even though she also comes from a wealthy family, Quinn remains humble and chooses to stay a loyal friend to Paget. After school, Paget accepts Cameron's invitation to visit his house because he wants to show her something important. There, Paget becomes the very first person to see Cameron's photographs, and the results completely amaze her. Deep down, she believes that Cameron could earn a lot of money from his talent if he ever chose to share it with the world. Paget cannot understand why Cameron keeps his talent hidden. Cameron, however, turns the question back on her, pointing out how she spends her life pretending to be someone she is not. As they grow closer, their connection deepens, and the moment turns intimate. After giving it serious thought, Paget finally decides to change. She chooses to be honest and present herself as her true self, both in real life and in front of her followers. Soon after, the prom king announcement begins. Jordan ends up winning again, thanks to his follower count. On the girls' side, the winner is clearly Paget. But during her speech, Paget admits that she has been lying to her followers all along by pretending to be someone else. She also comes clean about everything, including the truth that she does not live in a luxury home, but in a modest one. The moment closes with words once said by Cameron, that school is filled with people who are too afraid to be themselves, and instead pretend to be someone else, just to be liked. After finishing her speech, Paget steps down and gives up her title as prom queen. With nothing left to do, she prepares to leave. Suddenly, Cameron arrives riding one of the horses he raises. Without hesitation, the two reconcile. In that very moment, Paget chooses to dance with Cameron instead of answering a call from Jessica, who is ready to offer her a long-term sponsorship deal. A few days later, Cameron and Paget officially get engaged. In the end, they set off on a journey together, traveling across Europe, using money they earned side by side. During that time, Cameron accompanies Paget as she gets a tattoo, not as part of a bet, but as a symbol of love, with the tattoo being Cameron's face. So the moral of the story is never fake your life for followers because the algorithm might forgive you, but karma, your ex, and a tattoo gun definitely will not.